com and the director of the Austin After Dark Film Festival. The last Austin After Dark Film Festival of 2022 is coming up. Our fall 2022 event is going to be on November the 7th at the Austin Film Society Cinema. We can't wait to screen all kinds of films that are directed at a mature audience, everything from horror films to horror comedy to suspense thrillers to dark science fiction, dark animation. It's a great mix. Please don't bring your kids. All films that are going to be 30 minutes or less. And we are going to bring in a director who is nominated for the Best Music Video Award, and that's Taylor Fredricks. How you doing, Taylor?
Oh, I'm fantastic, homie. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Congrats on your award nomination. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
You know, you've done your thing at so many of our festivals, and I just appreciate you supporting, me and our company throughout the years and always thinking of us on your festival run. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. I appreciate you having all our projects in it. It's great.
Awesome, man. Well, let's get into it. I don't want to give away the punchline. Tell me what this music video is about.
Well, it's Loneliest at Night. It's by the band Black Heart Saints right here out of Austin. And this video in particular is kind of, I would say, more of like a horror comedy. And it's very 80s style, campy slasher type film flick music video. So that's kind of what we went with it.
All right. Well, why? Why did you've done a variety of content, music videos, content, mockumentary films. You've done all kinds of stuff. But why take on this particular video? What motivated you creatively anyway? Why did you want to take this one on?
Well, it was more so like the original idea for this music video when the band first presented it to me a while back. I actually had like a darker approach to it and more realistic. And the more that I was writing it, I was like, you know what, this is, especially since, because this is like, I think this was like the 9th music video that I've done for Black Heart Saints. And so like pretty much all the music videos I've done for them they all have like some kind of comedic element to it. So to really put this out there as this very realistic kind of dark, somber idea, I was like, no, let's not do that. Let's kind of make it a little bit more fun, and let's change the idea to where it kind of has some metaphorical value to it. And yeah, that's kind of the approach that I went with it. And then we actually had our buddy David Johnson, who lent us his property for like the whole weekend, which he's got this whole property out in it's right outside of Austin. I can't remember the exact town, but he literally has this whole compound that him and his family live on. And there were so many different things, from like a wood shop to a pond with an old camper next to it. There's woods there. There's also, this like pool table room building shack that he had. And it's like, dude, there's so many things we could do with it. It's like, so that was more so what solidified the idea of taking this slasher campy approach to it.
Well, you definitely accomplished that, and
yeah,
definitely accomplished that effect. It's very, very cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Production-wise, going through this, I feel like every film, music video, everything's a little piece of film school. What'd you learn on this one?
Well, it was very ambitious for what we did. We had a small skeleton crew, very talented peeps, but very ambitious shoot and trying to knock it all out. We originally had, and you'll see, and it's like all over the flyers and the thumbnails, and there's like a bonfire scene. And originally we were supposed to shoot that on like the first day. And then our buddy David, who owns the property, was like, hey, we actually have to move it because there was like a wind advisory. And then, so they pretty much said, it was a fire ban because of it. And we're like, crap. So it was like a thing that literally the day before the weekend of shooting, I was like, okay, well, now I have to flip flop everything, which wasn't a big deal, but kind of essentially we're working backwards, which of course with any film or anything, a lot of times you're shooting out of order. But this is like, hey, let's literally shoot the ending first, and then the second day let's shoot everything that leads up to that. So I guess in a way it was kind of bittersweet, because it kind of gave us the idea of, okay, well, we already shot this. What's the best way to approach the next day of shooting to lead into that if anything comes up, because there's always something that comes up during production that you can't control. And yeah, I think it was more so just dealing with what we had and the little people that we had and the little bit of lighting that we did have, and we ran with it, and pretty happy with how it came out.
Wow. Yeah, we are happy at how it came out. I mean, the judges are really impressed. Your work always makes us look good, man. And you just it's just refreshing to see you keep doing your thing. And we'd love to hear about what you're doing in the future. What are you working on next?
Well, right now, as previous things, literally the day after Austin After Dark is the Austin Comedy Film Festival, and we've been shopping my character Jimmy Arcurio and that film Rebel Without a Beer, and that'll be premiering, not premiering, but showcasing the day after Austin After Dark. So we've been kind of still shopping that around because that's kind of like the baby right now, and seeing how that's working. It's been going well. But other than that, I got 2 projects I'm working on. One is a project that's near and dear to my heart. That's an indie drama. It's very semi-autobiographical. And I've been slowly but surely knocking that out because it's just very, trying to get into those deep moments of my own personal life to really bring out some of that dialogue. And so it's taken a little bit to get that done, but my main focus right now is the new web series that me and my homie Ryan are working on, it's a very mafia satire comedy web series. Goodfellas meets Eastbound and Down, so it's going to be a lot raunchier than what Jimmy Arcurio was, but it's also going to be more of like that dark comedy aspect of it, and it's going to be pretty freaking fun. And I also get to try out a different character and different accents, kind of going along more like the Boston, the Jersey, the Italian style, So I'm kind of excited to kind of venture into new characters, and yeah, I'm stoked on that one.
Nice, man. You got such a diverse palette and so many interests. It just seems like you're able to like Eastbound and down. I mean, you're able to just combine stuff that just doesn't you wouldn't think would mix, but you make it work, and that's dope, man. So good job. We're excited to showcase your work at Austin After Dark. Excited to showcase your work at Austin Comedy, and hopefully we'll be seeing you on future stuff as well. So thank you, Taylor.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. I love having you on. I love having me on all your stuff, man, and I always love chatting it up with you. So yeah, man, it's always a good time.
Is there anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
I guess if you like Black Heart Saints and you like really good Austin rock music, look them up on Spotify. The song is on there. Lonely as a Night essentially is a cover song that they did of Billy Squier. Lonely as a Night. So if you like the Billy Squier version, you'll probably love this even more because I think it rocks even harder. Nice. Other than that, I guess follow me on all the social medias, follow Jimmy Arcurio, all that good shit.
All right. Appreciate you, my man. Have a good one. We'll see you at the festival.
Hell yeah, brother. Have